My name is Story Grub. I'm here to rock out. Everybody's making art, everybody has to fart someday. Everybody's taking art, everyone's the shopping cart at the grocery store today. Falling, falling in love with art. I wrote that song for you just now. But let's change the subject. It's too weird. I don't want you to think at all. I just don't want you to think. Let me do the thinking, and you do the driving. I'm very lonely. Alright, just pulling up to the table here. Now we can draw. I was gonna make it like this right now for the time being. It does look like there's a I hope that helps a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Don't forget to like that subscribe button. I'm telling you, there's never a dull moment around these parts.
Hey, Story,
Yeah, Grandma.
can you please come in here and do the fucking dishes?
Fuck you, Grandma. God damn it. No, I'm not gonna do it. I dirtied one fork. Grandma, one frickin' fork.
Don't you talk like that to me.
You sound a lot like Terry. What is going on around here? I'm sorry, folks. Sometimes this happens. I mean, y'all understand. Trying to get my drawing done, and they want me to do chores. It's just ridiculous. What's this world coming to? I'm just kidding. Of course. I should play some background music. How about this? I'll just hum. Like just like that. How about for the whole time? I'm gonna clear my throat though and make it sound better. I cannot keep a straight face whilst doing that. So I guess I'm gonna have I know I was gonna get some music, but then I forgot my thing inside. Hold on a second. I got you. Okay, I'm back. That's good, huh? Oh yeah. We're just warming up. Woo! Yeah. It's 1974. Woo! Motherfucking dance. Motherfucking dance. Little shift down, back to the gorge. All right, everybody dance. I just made that up. It was a little busy. Little busy. Thank you to the one person who hung in there. When I walked away, there was 22 people. And when I came back, there was but one, and it was the best one. And I think I know which one it is. It's dedication right there. It's dedicamation. And if you don't know what the word dedicamation means, well, you might want to look it up, because I just made it up. Hunky dong dang. You were going to find out one way or the other. It's times like these, friends, where you really want to make sure the old bang bang boom boom's got some bullets in it, just in case the asteroids start landing, because they are slowing down, and asteroids aren't supposed to do that. They're landing in the swamps, and guess who's coming to dinner? We're all gonna die. Have a good night. Thank you. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. There we go. Add a little back to that. Give it some more depth, some definition. I don't know what I think I understand what it means, like in a dictionary sort of sense, but when you use it to describe something's girth, worth, birth, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. See, just doesn't add up. And if there's one thing I know, friends, it's that when things don't add up, well, it means you're not doing the math right. Bye, Crocky. Bye, Crocky. Where the hell was I? Was I here? No. But I'm gonna draw here anyways. That's the beauty of doing this crap. Of drawing this crap. Is that it doesn't matter where you left off. You're screwed either way. But sometimes it all pulls back together. Don't be afraid of your own shadow. Sometimes you gotta let the shadow guide the way. I was thinking about that the other day. Like Peter Pan. Is my shadow alive? My shadow is real. That's a trip. My shadow is real. And it's another way that you can tell when you're dreaming or not. If you're dreaming and you don't have a shadow, well, then you're dreaming. Good night, Therma. I love you too, darling. That's my water heater. She's very knock jokey. I don't want to say it out loud, but sure. I mean, they get kind of old after a while, and she only knows like 3 of them. Good night, sweetie. Good night, darling. And she's really, really angry. She gets really angry when I like sweet talk her like that. That's why I'm whispering right now, because she can't hear me. Can you hear me?
No.
See? Everything's gonna be fine. The world is on fire. We're all gonna die, but everything's gonna be fine. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I call this the Honolulu Howdy. The Howdy Dog Honolulu style. It's when you draw something really trippy and you take order out, and you have that stuff delivered. And then it's like you get the French fries and you put them in between the art and the back of the table behind it. And you put the French fries back there, and they call that the California Tamburoni style. I'm not sure what I'm talking about anymore. I don't. I'm tired of. I'm just trying to sound cool in front of everybody. Is all. That's all. I'm just trying to make friends by lying to you. Is all. Come on now. I mean, I'm just trying to get closer to you, so as I can assume your identities and get to know y'all a little bit better. Try on your shoes, cut my toes down if I need to fit, and grow them out if I need to fit in. Yeah, I'm here to take over your lives. Well, I don't know. Other than that, I mean, I think it's honorable. It's an honorable thing that I do. And I just need one last thing, folks. Bank accounts, your favorite tennis shoe color, and your favorite color in general. Because I need to know these things if I'm going to take on your identity. I'm not going to go out blind date style like I did last time. That was a massacre. I still can't believe I got out of that shithole alive. There I was. Alive. Right outside the shithole. Just like it was yesterday.
Hey, sorry.
Yes, Terry. Yes?
That was yesterday.
Oh, that's right. That was yesterday, Terry. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Oh, you son of a bitch. He always has to have the last word.
Yes, I do.
Whoa, you were still listening?
Yes.
Oh, man. I thought I was going to get the last word. He's dangerous. Thank you, Passer. I originally wanted to do one where it was like Story Grub and like four other characters. There's like 5 people in a room, and this guy just walks in and just starts like making fun of every one of them because it would represent all of the voices in my head. There'd be a black one, there'd be a yellow one, there'd be a red one, there'd be purple, there'd be rainbow, there'd be this and that. There'd be one with a big, gigantic alien mantis head. There'd be one with that's right, a lichen. They're werewolves for the layman, if you don't. I'm not a layman. I'm a lichen. What else? There'd be one that had 2 heads, maybe even 3, like Cerebus. Did I say brown? Yeah, no, there'd be brown as well. A brown one. How many races are there? And how do I get off this bloody rock in one piece? It's not gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. But a boy can dream. A boy can bloody dream. Right? Nope. Okay. Sorry. Didn't. No, my bad. I didn't know. I didn't bloody know. Grandpa, simmer down, okay? You had your chance. It was the 20s. I know it was roaring, but you had your chance. The roaring 20s. It's crazy to think that we're in the 20s right now. Cause I was born in 1979, basically 1980, because I was born in November 79. Or so it says on my credit cards. And the comic books and everything, video games I play, read, watch. I don't know what's going on, friends. It's just, what does it all mean? What? I mean, huh? You get it? All right. Now we can move on. Now that the hardcore Grubbians are here and staying, I can finally talk about what I was on. I had to weed some people out there for a second. You're liking that idea. You make it look like milk. Later, Daniel. Guten Tag. Guten Tag. That is, Daniel, you're the one that's teaching me German, right? I really appreciate it. Don't know why my Zoom's doing that. Must be making you all sick. Well, it's making me terribly ill. Hey, thanks for all the likes. I appreciate that. Passer, is that just you 7 times? Not that I even care about that kind of. I mean, I just do this for fun and for the exposure. I don't do this for any other reason at all, just other than that I like it. It's me. I do it because I love it. And it's okay to make fun of something that you love every once in a while. As long as you can bounce back from the sadness, from the pit or the cave, the caverns of despair. Oh shit, earthquake. You be careful. There's gonna be another earthquake out here if we're not careful. If we already said careful. Yep. You're terribly redundant. I'm just trying to hammer it home. Just leave me alone. This isn't your head. It's mine. I still have creative control. You know that, right? Oh yes, I know that. Oh, I know. Believe me, we all know. And we're all watching you. Silently watching. From the peripherals, story. From the shadows. From the shadows and the crevasses of your own mind. What the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? Who are you talking to? There's nobody here but me. So shut up. Let's draw. All right. I'm kind of tired. I want to eat something. No, let's draw. Keep drawing. I'm getting a little distracted here. Yeah, I know, but food... No. Keep going here. Right here. Zoop, boop, 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 boop. I'm drawing. Look at me. I'm drawing. What can't you see? I'm drawing. Right in front of y'all. All right. Is everybody ready for a big old fat cool great summer? I know I am. It's gonna be so fun. Summertime and the drawing's easy. Something, Tennessee. I don't know why, but whenever I think about Sweet Home Summertime Blues, I think about Tennessee and how I can't spell it. I couldn't spell Tennessee to save my life, even if I lived there. I mean, I would be a disgusting little ugly crying wreck, and I would have to take it out on the art, and it wouldn't be a pretty sight. People would vomit in the streets, and that wouldn't be my... we should change the subject. Hello, Lit. How are you? I don't know why I said art like that, but I did, and... well, here we are. Here we are. I'm sure some of you saw this coming. Look at that little vein or something. I don't even know. You get a line and I'll get a pull the wheel. I'll go out to the fishing. Oh! It's quick. Oh! Oh god, we're all gonna die. But first... you get a line and I'll get a pole, darling. You get a line and I'll get a pole all day. Well, you get a line and I'll get a pole, we'll all go out to the fishing. Oh, I get a line and I'll get a pole all day. If you know it, sing along. Alright, here we go. You get a dicky and I'll get a hole in. You get a dicky and I'll get a pole. That was going nowhere fast. But this one is like one that's really like hit home for me. When I started surfing back in the 1970s, bros, I was like walking across the river, and it was the River Nile, and I was trying to surf that bastard, but I couldn't because all the gods and the pyramids and everything, they were in the way, right? And so I just sat down on the hot sand and watched them play in the water while I wrote this song. Why's all the gods hating on me? Don't they know I'm a surfing legend? Why are they over there throwing rocks at me? Or maybe they're just skipping. No, they're throwing them on purpose. They're hitting me in my shins. They're very sharp, those rocks they're throwing. Well, here am I in the water, trying to dodge these bullets there. These guards out there smoking, they're smoking pot, glowing in the dark, yeah, bluish skin all day. The skies are awful pretty. Oh shit! Earthquakes, everybody. And long live gauls with blue skin, blowing in the wind, they go blowing like a trailer, like a hurricane in my heart. Now I'm never gonna go outside no more. Instead, I'll just go walk your dog. Someone's gotta do it. Alright, everybody, you know the drill. Perfect. Right on. Right on. I heard y'all singing along. Singing along like little butterflies, flapping their wings on the other side of the planet, creating hurricanes on the other. Does a bear shit in the woods? Absolutely, 1000%. But is anybody around to smell it? Probably not. Doesn't mean it didn't still do it. Amen. We're all gonna die. Let's get real. All right. Song called "Look at Me." I can't play. I don't know that song. I'm sorry. And I would probably get a copyright. They sometimes they copyright me for using my friend's music, for using geez Louise, Sleepy Seahorse. I need to start doing like more Sleepy Seahorse lounge videos again, revisiting that universe. There was a version of me that just wore coveralls and laughed at the devil. Those were the days. Like this time last summer, holy crap, I was like freaking, what was it? I think I was doing the Matrix parody. I can't believe that was a year ago. I've been down here, living down in this space. Last year it would have been a few weeks, but I've been here over a year now. Just kind of a trip. Time flies. It really does. You gotta stop and smell the flowers as often as you can, friends. Moments slip by like ships in the night. Sometimes it's worth it just to sit there and watch. Just don't get caught. I just sincerely hope that whoever, wherever, whatever, whenever, you find some peace, some happiness in this world, in this life. It's not all peaches and cream, but it's worth it for those peaches and cream moments. And then the memories that you get to live with too. Just gotta try to create as many good ones as you can. That way when you're remembering back, you can be like, oh yeah, no, I did do that. Oh yeah, I did do that. I wasn't afraid to do that. I did it while I could. And I did it while no one was watching. Now, this sounds kind of weird. I mean, you can take this the wrong way. I mean, if you're a serial killer, I don't want you thinking that these are good words to live by. I want you to go look in a mirror and stay there for the next 33 years. That's all. Now, I'm talking about people with good intentions, obviously. good imaginations, good hearts, a little bit of compassion in their hearts, a little bit of empathy. You can change, then you can change others. Or you can drive it to where they want to put a stake in your heart. I mean, I like blood just like the next vampire, but come on. Quit staking us. I drink pig's blood. I'm not into human blood anymore. Anymore. Any more? Is there any more? Why, you got some? Vampires. Vampires in the dark. Yeah, where else would they be? What? Where else would they be? Like in the light? You fucking stupid. Well, as long as it's not sunlight, you dog. Nah, you're right. Sorry, friend. I don't know what I was thinking. It's true. You didn't know. I will forgive you this time. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you. Watch as I mutilate your drawing. No! I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna stake you. I thought you said you loved me. I do, but you're evil. I just need a steak. Rare or well done? That's pretty good. That was pretty good. Dork. Stupid. Does anybody else out there remember the Snickerbottoms? And the wonderful fantastical tales they used to tell us as children? I know I do. I remember this one time. Me and the Ficklebottoms kids were in a ravine, and the water came gushing out of an open cesspit. And the water wasn't even clear. It was full of glass, nails. It actually wasn't even water. It was water-like. It was more like oil. All sorts of disgusting things in it. And we took it like champs. It was the 80s. We were a different breed back then. A lot of us are gone now. A lot. I'm the last of my kind. Oh, I live and I breathe nails, used, garbage, all sorts of stuff. Comes and goes, just like the wind. Does anybody want some tea? It's the kind that you don't really want to drink up your lips. You want to drink up it, you want to put it on your ear. You got a little dab it on your ear. That's where it's going to get into the veins are there. Or you could put it inside your lip, inside your in between the tip mucous membrane. Oh shit, fuck, my god. That was an earthquake. Whew. Caught it just in time though. Sorry about that, friends. Holy moly. That was huge. I hope everybody's okay out there. Oh my gosh. Everything sounds okay. I think we're good. Vampires? Come on. That's exactly the kind of thing a vampire would say, no? I've been practicing my laugh. That wasn't a good one. Because usually I laugh like this. Like with my nose. Does anybody else do that? I don't know why I did do that. I've been doing it since I used to laugh. I've said this about maybe 2.5 to 3 weeks ago now. Around 3:30 in the afternoon. I said something like that I used to laugh like Pee Wee Herman. I used to laugh like like that. And then other kids started copying me. You know that there's always those kids that would copy you. Whether it was your homework or the way that you dug holes in your backyard and buried bodies and stuff like that. They would try to copy everything you did, is what I'm trying to say. It's really annoying. I think that's all I was going to say. It's really annoying. That's all. It's like, go find your own bodies. Anyways, it's just a whole weird long story about nothing. It's nonsense. It's gibberish. It's jabberwocky. I'm not even sure what that is. It sounds like a porno. I'm not here for that either. A big no to that. I'm just here to draw. Mind my own business and draw. Does anybody have any money? You can just snail mail it to me if you want. If it's cash or gold or something. Yeah, that'd be great. I appreciate it in advance. Thank you, friends. As much as you want to send. Address is in the description as usual. as well as my birth certificate, my social security card, and all the PDF files on my life that you want to download. We're in this together, and I need all the help I can get. I need there to be 1,000 more Story Grubs out there. Okay. We're going to paint the town red by Wednesday. Wednesday at 9 o'clock. Don't tell anybody. Keep it between us. Oh. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Nope. I'm not even. Gosh darn it. Music playing in the background. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, Pastor. I'm like reading that 20 minutes later. Yeah, I really like Sleepy Seahorse's music, because there's a lot to choose from, and a lot of it's instrumental, but it's also really creative and fun. And he's my friend. He's my friend! So how about that news cycle, huh? Oh. Who cares, am I right? Nothing I say or do is ever going to change the way the course of the world as it is, so... Nor am I ever going to really, necessarily change people's minds about anything. All I can do is offer a place for us all to come and talk and be stupid together. And just be humans. I'm not like those other people. By other people, I mean humans. I always figure, I don't care where you're from, as long as you're good, I'll follow you to the ends of the earth. And sometimes you won't even know it. But I'll secretly have your back so frickin' hard that you won't even see it coming. And I like to surround myself with people that feel the same too. So it's an honor, it's a privilege to those of you who are, and who do think outside the box, and who can think for yourself, and also, I know it's really hard, and it can be anyways. I'm so jealous of people that just are like, just themselves, just unique and not afraid of anything, man. I've seen people like that ever since I was a kid. I've always been petrified of the world. But I was lucky to have something in me that was always just like this weird little, curious little fighter. But I was a pacifist as well. But anyways. It's just an honor to be alive. And in good company, right? I never met a vampire or spoke with any that I know of. Haha. Right on. Make Canada great again, too. Haha. Is that what you sound like? YouTube is a better place because of me, and now you too. Congratulations. Haha. You didn't say haha, but I said it for you. No, that's like an AI version of what you'd be saying. You probably sound like this. YouTube is a better place because of me, and now you too. Congratulations. Tinfoil, where are you from? Are you from America? If you're from America, I could do a South American accent. I just don't know Portuguese or Spanish or English. I really don't know English. I just wing it. Dude, so... Brett, if you wanted to buy one, that would be wonderful, because I don't know what I'm doing with my life. And I could really use the help. I'm trying to build an online store right now, actually. And, where I can sell originals from. But, I'm usually just... You can find me, like... What do people say? I don't know what people say. I'm on Instagram if you want to find me on there. We could talk on there. But, yeah. I want to sell my stuff, but it's just really hard because it's not typical. But somebody wrote me on here the other day and said that, and then they contacted me on Instagram, and I sold them one of my pieces, and they got it. I think it was Juan, who's on here every so often. My, I wish your art were half as aesthetically. Oh, I think that's just, you don't have to ever worry about that thing kind of stuff, tinfoil. When it comes to art, don't ever. I mean, I know again, this is like one of those things like that's hard to say. It's easy for me to say. I mean, I know how difficult it is because even I don't take my own advice. But listen, you don't ever have to. The best advice I could ever give somebody is to never ever compare their art to other people's. Like there is no point. Um, I have always wanted to be my art has it's always been different. Even when I wasn't drawing this kind of style, um, people would see the stuff. People would see my stuff from another state and be like, "Is that Story Grub, like on your wall or something?" Like I don't even think I would ever have to sign my work because it's wholly unique. And that's why I'm not at all afraid of AI or anything like that, or even other artists when it comes to creating it. You know what I mean? Like the whole other stuff for sure, like going to shows, like art shows, and talking about it even sometimes is hard. Explaining it, especially, trying to make sense of it, why you do it, why you got the drive, and a lot of people don't. Like why do I have this stupid thing inside me that needs to get out? And Joey Schmoey over there doesn't give two shits. He's down there, literally juggling two pieces of, well, shit. You're doing pretty good. Hey, Joe, you're doing pretty good. Just, oh, no, man, he dropped one. Damn it. Sorry, man. Did I just, I did. Ah, but, there's all sorts of stuff there's all sorts of, thoughts and emotions and ideas and just everything goes through your mind when you're making art, and it makes your art unique. It just depends on what kind of artist you want to be as well. But I would never, ever, ever sell yourself short, you know, because art is just absolutely, they always say it's subjective, and it's like very true, but it's also yours, and there ain't no rules with this shit. You get to do whatever you want, and you get to be as different as you want. I happen to just like to draw very, very small and let it grow and, create its own thing. That's what this style is. I also do comic strips where I'm like restricted to like a little box. And then it's hard because you got to write as well. You got to figure like the cadence of like because I write my poems out or my lyrics out in comic book form. So you can do so much with it. All I'm saying, I'm just trying to be just don't forget, There's a lot of people that come on here and say they wish they could draw like this, and God knows those people are they're God's children. But I'm just kidding. But there's I wish I could draw like Robert Crumb. you know, where does it end? But I think it's better to be inspired by others, or definitely, obviously influenced. You are regardless, and you just by you watching me do this, or I don't know what kind of an art you make, but you know, I'm going way off. I'm sorry. You didn't even probably ask for all that. All I'm saying is sometimes it is true. If you draw it, they will come. Create it, and they will come. Build it, and they will come. You just got to find out what that is and what it means to you. And expectations with art and all this kind of stuff will kill an artist's mind. It'll dampen your creative juices. Oh wait, what's the better word for that? Or it would sour your creative juices. All you can do is keep going. And try new things. You just heard me tell the same sort of thing to him, Brett. Sometimes that kind of stuff just takes practice, too. If you go back to a year ago when I was starting to do this, I'm sure like I was super awkward and people were really mean to me at first because I would go on a lot, like show my face a lot more and try to be in the frame because I didn't know how to do all this. I had to just try out all these different things. Um, but people were really, really, really mean to me, and so like, and I took everything personal, and I still get triggered by stupid things sometimes, but not in the way that I don't think the person would expect. It's a little bit more than triggered. It's more of just like, oh, here, oh, I'm just gonna ruin you now, because I'm not a big fan of bullies and stuff like that. So when people are just being stupid, it's one thing. But if people are being like bigoted bullies or whatever, in that kind of realm, I'm like, okay, okie dokie, out, off come the kitty gloves now. But I say, speak softly and wear steel-toed boots. But it's been really cool lately because people always ask cool questions, and there's like weirdos from time to time, but I have good people watching over me, like little angels, angels in the outfield, angels from down under. And it's cool because people like that make me proud of what I'm doing, and they I'll just say my name, passerby, is just always there for me, like more than some of my like real friends in real life. I mean, and that's what I'm saying, like without even saying it, I guess, is that the community on here has been so much more interesting and thoughtful and supportive than my own community in real life. And people that watch my channel come from all over the place, and I'm sure we disagree on a lot of stuff. But I think the reason they stay is because they understand where I'm coming from, I guess. They're picking up what I'm putting down, is all. Well, yeah. Sometimes you've got to sometimes you've got to break a bottle to make a few eggs. Everybody knows that. I would like to see your art. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll follow you back. I post some of my videos on Instagram. I'm not really even on there anymore. I just don't like it. It's gross. And it's just this weird bubble that everybody lives in. I can't stand social media. I'm still off Facebook, and I'm really, really happy about that. It's just so gross. And it makes me sad that people just, oh man, look at the world in such a boring way, in black and white. Like everything is just this way or the highway. Or like, god damn, it's just so exhausting. Everybody they just like love the drama too. They just can't wait to talk about the latest freaking stupid thing. It's like, who cares? There's so many bigger fish to fry. God. No, you're mean. No, you're mean. No, you're mean. No, you're mean. Bunch of dorks. There's people starving. Fix it. Don't let corporations vote. Get rid of donors. Get rid of money in politics. Frickin' corporations didn't start voting until they didn't get the power to vote until the 70s. And then people are always like, make America great again. Well, yeah, that was before the corporations could vote, y'all. You remember the 80s? And that, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, I know there's a lot more to it than that, but that was when it was great. When corporations were paying more taxes and the rich were paying more and stuff like that. And the working class people had a shot at life. They could buy a home on a full-time job, and the wife or whatever, the kids could stay home, whatever the hell. And the kids could go to college for free back then in this country. Go back a little bit. Go back a few decades. Kids were going to college for free in this country for a long time. if it wasn't free, it was like $1,000 for like 4 years or something, something crazy. And now they call like young people lazy because they don't want to work 5 jobs to live in a house with 17 people. That's what I'm talking about. Where it's like, oh no, you're lazy little blah, 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 blah. Like, what future do you think you're leaving these people? And they're not going to be like kids for long. I wasn't. And by the time I was an adult, everybody's just like, "Oh, now you're an adult. Now you have to deal with all this shit we just gave you. All this stuff they pile on your fucking psyche, on your mind, and on your heart, and on your soul." And then they mock you for it as soon as you turn 18. Call you a weakling if you don't follow their frickin' rules and wear their stupid clothes and go to their stupid clubs. Fuck them. Sorry. But we don't need them. They need us. They need us. And we need each other. That's all. I am currently building a soapbox the size of the Tower of Babel. Babel. We're all Babel. We're all babbling at the foot of Babylon. Babble, 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 along, and the all right, everybody, sing along. We're all babbling on Babylon at the foot of the Tower of Babylon. We're gonna get our dance on, gonna drink all night and smoke some dope. Dong dang. That's how the West was won. All right, let's change the tone here for just a. Let's do it. Let's see what we got in A. Hey everybody. Hey everybody. I think that's A. Hey everybody, how's it going out there? A is the letter of the day, just so you know. And it's the coolest thing about it is the beginning of the alphabet as well. And if you spell the alphabet, it's the first letter in the letter alphabet. I was gonna say number. There's no A in the name number. In the name there is, but I'm sorry, I'm confusing myself here. And my cat's looking at me like she's got to take a dump. But that's how she always looks. Honky dong dang, but up a dump dong, but this is up a dong, You won't need. Hopefully, it won't spell. Japanese wives. Sorry, folks, I'm reading your comments. Instagram. The only reason I did get Instagram or anything really like that was to get my art or my music out there a little bit more. Facebook actually used to be decent for bands, and then back in 2012 or something like that, or like 13 maybe, because our band was getting kind of like, we were sort of growing, I guess, for us anyways. And I've said this before too, so if I sound like a broken record, I'm sorry. But yeah, then they switched like the rules overnight to where you had to like, boost that was when boosting your posts like became a thing. And then if you're an artist or a musician out there, you know how detrimental that was, because we just like disappeared from Facebook because you literally had to pay to get your page like noticed by 2 or 3 people even. And it would tell you like insultingly, you'll see it sometimes when it's like your post got 3 people looking. You're like, wow, man, really? Not even like my best friend saw this post, or something like that. It's just like then it just starts making you sick from like that. That's like all these layers, and then that's the little thread of that, because it starts eating at your soul. It's like, why don't my friends love me? It's like no, your friends just aren't seeing this shit. They don't know unless but then then you're like, well, why don't they go to my page and check on me? And it's just all this stupid crap. It's best just to not deal with it. Facebook is just, at first it kind of was, it seemed like it would be a good tool. Like, yeah, I lived far away from my sisters, my brothers, and all my family, and it was gonna bring us together. And nope, nope, no. And it was the easiest thing to get off there. I had thousands of pictures on there from over the years, and I was just like, beep. I didn't even back that shit up. I just deleted the whole thing. That's the thing though. It's like you could probably somehow get back on it, but I don't ever care to. There's only a few people that I'm super close to anymore, IRL, and they're here in this town that I live in. My mom and my aunt. My two angels. Other than that, everything's cool. It's 1980, you're 15, and the next thing I know, John Lennon. Oh man, I had just turned 1 when he died, so I got to breathe the same air as Lennon for a bit. That was a tragedy. Obviously, a lot of these guys, these rock stars and stuff, or whatever, these figures who get taken away too early, a lot of them are just they're just broken people too, but they just have these amazing gifts. And none of them are perfect, just like none of us are. Because that's the thing with Lennon, he's a super complicated dude. I mean, it's hard for me to like him, and then there's like other guys, like all of my artist heroes that I grew up liking, like even Picasso. He's just a freaking bastard, man. Like these guys are just like awful. Um, but it's this twisted thing that money does to you, and fame, and thinking you're the best at something or whatever it is. And a lot of these people so then I had to learn how to separate the men from the art kind of stuff, because I do that with music. With Beck, he's a Scientologist, and I don't know. A friend of mine said, "Does it really bother you that he's a Scientologist? Can you not enjoy his music?" And I said, "Well, I think about it every freaking time he starts singing. I'm like, this guy believes in like Scientology, you know." But I still like love his music. I have a hard. It's like that was like a hard one for me to have to grapple with, because I have a thing against cults. But but yeah, I love his freaking music, and I don't know. It's like a catch-22 or something, because there's just so much. That's what we're all born and bred of these like of different versions of these same monsters, and we're all going to do, or we've all actually done horrible things in our lives too that other people might consider horrific or monstrous, and even if you haven't, I guarantee you, when the water runs out, when the toilet paper runs out, oh, you're gonna see some monsters. You're gonna be one of them monsters that's taking toilet papers from babies. You TP monstrous sons of. I'm just kidding. Thank you, Hidden. You must have just heard like the weirdest stuff. I talk about the weirdest stuff sometimes. But I just think you're all so beautiful. And that's why I'm drawing y'all right here. You ever seen the movie The Thing? John Carpenter's The Thing. Well, this is all of us in one big body. Just look at that. Holy moly. Y'all are just so silly. I'm going to take another drink of this water right here before I die of thirst. Here we go. All right. It's almost been an hour, folks, which means I must be shoving off. Trust me when I say I don't want to go. But if I do, I must, and I mustn't if I didn't. And I wouldn't if I could. But I love you anyways. I do. It's been a long Long, hard road out of hell. But we're in it together. The handbasket stayed strong with our love and our blessings of each other. Y'all know that. I do want you to have a wonderful night. I do, and I expect it of you. I want you to go out there and conquer the world. And find some happiness. Take a few breaths and think to yourself, what do I deserve? I deserve it all. I'm going to be nice to me today. I don't care what the other versions of me say. I'm going to be nice to me. Because I deserve happiness. I deserve it. Okay. Now you go out there and you live, friends. You go out there and you live. You live tall, strong, and stuff. Definitely stuff. You do it for old Uncle Story. Thank you. Goodbye. And good riddance. I mean, good night. Good morning. Later. Goodbye, Passer. You take it easy now.